I really love Dr. Sherry. She knows my history. I've gone to her a couple times with my ex-husband.
We may have our disagreements or whatever, but I promise you it lasts no more than 5 or 10 seconds.
Is that true for you too?
She knows where I've been in the past in my love life.
You want a baby or you want your career? Which one you want?
I heard nanny.
No. You gotta check that.
Let me tell you what
Did you hear what I just said?
I heard you. I
Okay.
need to check it. She knows where I've been independently. I need to get him out of my system because I need to start living for me. After the blow up at Todd's birthday party, I really wanted to come to therapy by myself because I want to sort out my mentality and how I'm thinking about the relationship with Dennis. You know, I think it's just the beginning of the relationship. You just have little stuff that comes up, growing pains.
Yeah.
And that's what brings me here today. I had gone to a friend's party. The young lady whose party I went to is a girl named Kandi, who I am cool with. Before the party, she had already been telling me about my new boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, Sherry.
No relation to me.
No relation to you. Not you. Anyway, she had been just kind of like telling me a whole bunch of stuff about the girl and like trying to front my man out about him. And this same girl was just by happen chance invited to the party.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, long story short, she came over and approached us, and it just was not a good situation. The girl walked up to Dennis and I, and I then realized, like, okay, what's going on? So I'm like, why are you over here? Because then I realized, okay, this must be the Sherry girl that Kandi kept telling me about that she has at the party. If we're together, you can't be your ex's friend.
Right.
After the blow up at Todd's birthday party, that's when Dennis showed me the text messages between him and the ex. It wasn't like he was cheating with her, but we agreed to sever all ties with our exes. Now, I went cold turkey. Dennis, however, didn't exactly say thank you next right away. We are still dealing with like relatively new couple issues, and I'm pregnant.
So what is the greatest fear in all this? I know it's moving fast.
Well, right before I met Dennis, I had kind of given up. Like, on the whole, like, of what I wanted. Honestly, I'm 37. And I had got so comfortable with Porsha being alone that now that I am back in love, it's like, wait, I don't want to lose Porsha again.
Right. Do you have to?
I know, but it's so natural for me, I think, because of my some of the abuse that I have had in the past that he doesn't really know about. That I just naturally like get super submissive. I just naturally like start overprotecting him and not letting him protect me, and it starts to change me. Then I become the wife. I become the mother, you know, or whatever. And I still want to be me.
Right. And you don't want to lose yourself.
Because I'm proud of where I've come. I've been by myself. Like, it's just been hard to depend on
people.
So are
you trying to push him away?
I don't know.
I know it is fast track, but I'm asking you to pull the brakes, slow it down a little bit, take a deep breath before you rush into things. Sort of look at it from a different perspective. Now, if there's some insecurity and some really question marks in the back of your mind about his past, you got to sit down and talk about it.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Yeah. In the beginning of my relationship with Dennis, I was all for not really asking too many questions, just enjoy the ride.
Well, what school did he go to? What did he get married for? I ain't asked none of this. It's probably some other bitch done asked him all them questions and she's somewhere by herself.
But at this point, hello, it's getting serious. And I need to ask some of those hard questions and build a true foundation if we're going to have a family together.
As long as he's telling his truth, the only thing I can ask of you is to do the same thing.
I'm going to try to listen.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. So today we will be talking about Porsha Williams, and the particular episode that I'm referring to is season 11, episode 11 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And from the clips, you know, you can see that Porsha is really opening up to counseling with Dr. Sherry, and she's really trying to dig through some of those underlying issues or some of those issues that she faced in her previous marriage before trying to move forward with Dennis. And because their relationship is moving so fast, it's hard to really know somebody in the time span that they've been together. But I do commend Porsha for not wanting to do things the old way, like in her first marriage. It can take a person a long time to realize that things aren't working like they used to and a change needs to be made. Meaning sometimes we jump from one relationship to the next and we hadn't had time or didn't take the time to heal some of the wounds that we had in the previous relationship. And then here we are carrying baggage from one relationship to the other. And, maybe Dennis doesn't have baggage or he just doesn't hold on to it. But here we are as a woman left in this new relationship, not really knowing what we're feeling, not really know what we're going through. But because we experienced that in our old relationship, we sometimes have a mentality that things are going to be the way that they were in this new relationship. And it's like certain trigger points that can trigger those thoughts for us. And sometimes those trigger points are really just our imagination because we're so used to the way how things were. We can't realize the newness right in front of us. But I love it when Porsha says she wants to be a submissive wife and she doesn't want to lose herself in this new relationship, which is very important because she felt like that she lost herself in her previous marriage with Cordell. And I don't have a problem with relationships or marriages moving fast. I mean, I have known people who, dated and bam, they got married in 6 months. Like they met, they dated, got married all within 6 months. Like I don't have a problem with that. I believe that you could never really know a true person within the first year, even within the first 2 years of being with that person. I believe that we continue to learn and grow each and every day with our significant other, with our spouse, with our husband, with our wife as we continue to go along. And just because Porsha is asking all of these questions right now, it doesn't mean that she is going to get all of the answers she needs to hear. Like the answers that she wants, some of it is just going to come with experience. Some of it is going to come, when they argue, or it's going to come through the good and through the bad. That's just the way how it is. And it's going to take time because, that's just how life works. So, in order to really get to know someone, you have to be a part of their everyday life and you have to commune with them. You have to be in fellowship with them and watch them carefully so that you won't lose yourself in the relationship by just trying to make them happy. And then what you do in the end is you end up losing yourself. My advice would be, to Porsha and to anyone who may be going through this, anyone who may be starting a new relationship, is just to continue to take care of your mind, body, and spirit. What I considered, good for me as far as mind, body, and spirit may not be for the next person. We all use different mechanisms and different things to be able to take care of ourselves, but that all plays a major part in your journey with your significant other as well. You have to be the best you in order to help someone else. You have to be centered, I feel like, and sometimes balanced in order to be the best person that you can for the next person. So what do you guys think? Do you think Porsha should be this submissive as a new girlfriend? Dennis and her do have a fairly new relationship, and to me things should be fairly easy right now, and they should be focused on dating and getting to know one another as much as possible, if I had a say in any of this at all. I mean, keep in mind she just met Dennis' mother a couple of episodes ago, and it's the same for Dennis. He just met Porsha mama a couple of episodes as well. So let me know what you guys think, and as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.